And the results are in. After 14 years of Conservative rule, the UK has elected the Labor Party and Keir Starmer as a new PM. In fact, there's really only one word to describe it.
We can reveal it is a Labour landslide.
A Labour landslide.
A Labour landslide. So here's a video of our darling outgoing Prime Minister Rishi Sunak debating in Parliament with our incoming or current Prime Minister Keir Starmer, and they were debating about immigration issues. They seem to have opposing views when it comes to how the country should tackle illegal migration, or when it comes to how Rishi Sunak's party, the Conservative Party, tackled immigration. They seem not to agree on it. And I asked myself, is it because they think Rishi Sunak was too lenient with regards to how they were tackling immigration, or is it because they have better ways in tackling immigration issues in the country?
That is done fairly and legally. That's why we will break the criminal gangs, Mr. Speaker. We've announced new agreements with Albania and France, tougher immigration enforcement, and now new legislation that makes it clear that if you come here illegally, you will be detained and swiftly removed. But, Mr. Speaker, what we haven't heard is the Honourable Gentleman's plan. We know what it is. It's open-door immigration and unlimited asylum. Whilst he may be on the side of the people smugglers, we're on the side of the British people.
Mr. Speaker, if he was serious about stopping the boats, he'd actually steal our plan on stopping the boats, smash the gangs, sort out the returns, and clean up the utter mess. Mr. Speaker.
At the moment, Keir Starmer is the current Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, and his party is the Labour Party. As to whether they have even stricter immigration rules, or they're going to bring rules that are going to benefit both migrants and the British people, I'm sure most of you have no idea. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you what the Labour Party, aka the current political party in power, what their views are when it comes to immigration and how they wish to tackle immigration issues. This is exactly what they have said in their manifesto and exactly how they are going to handle immigration issues, illegal migration and all of that. If you're interested, stay tuned. Stop that. So hi guys, welcome once again to my channel. My name is Anel Bezilda. On this channel I talk about nursing, I talk about migration, I talk about opportunities for people to relocate abroad. So if these are topics that interest you, please consider subscribing. So following the Labour Party victory last week, the current Prime Minister has already given his first speech, and then he's made several promises to the public. He said they're going to rebuild the entire country from brick to brick, and looking at the fact that they've been in opposition for over 14 years, and this is a very great deal for them. Already they've started appointing their cabinet members. They've appointed Yvette Cooper as a current Home Secretary. For those who do not know, it is this person, Yvette Cooper, who will be tackling the country's immigration issues. The Labour Party says with them, we're going to have a fair and a properly managed immigration system. But what does this actually mean? So let's delve into this, okay? So this is exactly what the Labour Party means when it comes to properly managing the immigration system and making it fair. They are pledged to do the following. One, they're going to reform the points-based immigration system to bring down migration. The government will work to reduce the need for international recruitment and respond quickly to changes in the labour market. The Migration Advisory Committee will be instructed to partner with other governmental agencies to deliver the skills needed for growth. Clearly, it's not like they're going to favour migrants or international workers that want to come to the UK. They also seek to reduce the net migration. They're going to continuously use the points-based system with regards to issuing of visas, and they are saying that they are going to work hard to reduce the need for international recruitment. Okay, so this is good for most of the British people, because some people were complaining that foreign people are coming into their country to take their jobs when they do not have jobs. So now this government is going to favour them, and this is also going to be detrimental to people outside the UK who have dreams of coming to the UK to work, because this particular Labour Party want to rely on the UK's own people in terms of employment, okay, and they want to reduce international recruitment as much as possible. Okay, so this is one of the major things that they are interested in, and I'm going to leave links to official documents in the description that you can go and read further for yourself. Okay, another thing that they want to do is to boost Britain's skills and end the days of sectors languishing on the shortage list without a plan to deal with the problem. By joining up Whitehall systems to spot and tackle skill shortages, the government aims to fire up skills training at home rather than looking for overseas to fill skills gaps. So it's the same thing. They are looking to build up their own people to take up jobs instead of having a shortage occupation list where they are going to be reliant on foreign people to come and work. No, they are going to boost the skills of their own people to take up those jobs that they need. Okay, this is beneficial for British people who think foreigners are coming to take all their jobs, but it does not favor migrants or people outside the UK who are desperate to come to the UK, because now they are not going to be reliant on you guys. Now, they said they're also going to end workplace exploitation, where migration is used as a way to undercut the terms and conditions of workers here. So it says new powers will seek to ban hiring from overseas for employers and recruitment agencies who break employment law. So obviously there are a lot of employers in the UK that are exploiting people. They bring people in from outside the UK and they exploit them. They make them work so hard, they are not paid what they deserve, blah blah blah. So they feel like recruiting internationally is cheaper for them, and they've been exploiting this route of migration. So the Labour Party is saying that they are going to ban hiring from overseas for employers and recruitment agencies that have been breaking this employment law. So obviously it looks like there's going to be a huge impact with international recruitment. A lot of rules that are likely to pop up with this Labour government is massively going to affect international recruitment agencies that recruit internationally, employers and businesses that recruit foreign personnel. This is hugely going to affect them. As at now, there has been no official targets that have been set as part of the Labour law's plan to reduce legal migration. However, we know that on top of their list is that they want to reduce international migration, so it means less people will be coming in to taking jobs in the UK. So as we're talking about immigration issues, let me introduce you to AY&J Solicitors. So AY&J Solicitors is a multi-award winning immigration law firm that is based in central London, and these people have over 15 years experience with immigration. Honestly, I do not possess a license to provide legal advice, but AY&J Solicitors, they do have that legal right to provide advice on your immigration issues. They come highly recommended by Legal 500, and they are regulated by the Solicitors Regulation Authority. So this is no novice immigration firm. No, they've been in existence for over 15 years and they come highly recommended. So regardless of whether you're applying for self-sponsorship visa, skilled worker visa, dual nationality, whatever it is with regards to immigration, I'll advise you contact them. I'm going to leave their details on the screen, and I'm going to leave a link to their website in the description as well. However, let me say that their most popular service that has gone sort of viral is their sponsorship assistance. Okay, they are helping many people that have interest in setting their own businesses in the UK to be able to do so. So you are sponsoring your own visa. You don't need a COS from any company in the UK. You're coming here and you're allowed to come with your spouse and your children. They have been successful with so many applications, like 90% success rate with regards to this. However, it is essential to know that the legal fees for this self-sponsorship visa is as much as £30,000, okay, plus VAT for individuals residing abroad. So for those already in the UK, there's a more affordable package for you as well. So if you have a solid business plan, you're thinking of starting or establishing your own business in the UK with your own sponsorship that would allow you to bring your family and your children over, look no further, contact AY&J Solicitors. Their contact details will be on the screen and in the description. So what are the ways that they are going to do this? Obviously, they said that they are going to upgrade their own people to take up those jobs that they would have initially brought international people to do. And then they have not stated that they're going to bring a cap on the visa numbers, okay? So they haven't said that, oh no, only 1,000 people will be brought every year from Africa. No, they haven't put a specific cap on the number of visas that they're going to issue. They haven't done that. We don't know what's going to happen in the next 5 years, but they haven't done that, and it looks like they don't intend to do that. However, we should remember that the Conservative Party already put measures in place. They were stopping the boats, sending people to Rwanda. They stopped international students from bringing their dependents along, and then now you have to have a certain threshold in terms of your salary to be able to bring in your dependents if you're on certain visas. So already the Conservative Party have put so many measures in place, and then over the next few years we might see a massive reduction in the net migration anyways. So as to whether that is going to also inform the Labour Party on what to do, we are not sure yet, because if the policies that the Conservative Party laid are already working, we don't know if that is going to affect what the Labour Party intends to do. So obviously, as a country, they believe that they were becoming over reliant on foreign personnel. Why is it that their own people could not take up jobs to, help their own country? Why is it that they were over reliant on foreign personnel? So that is number one on the Labour Party's list. They want to boost their own people. They want to reduce over reliance on foreign workers. So does that mean that they're going to reinstate the residence labor market test? So for those who don't know what the residence labor market test is, it used to be a test that as an employer, during my time when I came to the UK, that was there. I remember it was on my COS that the company has passed the residence labor market test. So what this means is that as an employer in the UK or a UK company, before you recruit a foreign personnel, you should prove to the Home Office, you should prove to the immigration that you actually try to to find somebody in the UK to fill that position for weeks or for whatever period that was set, and you did not find anybody, you laid the vacancy there for months and nobody filled it. That is why you are now looking to bring Nanel from Ghana or Damilola from Nigeria. Okay, so you had to prove to the Home Office that you have tried to search for somebody here, you have put the vacancy on the internet and nobody has applied, and that was why you were seeking to bring in somebody. You had to do this test first before you were allowed to bring somebody. Maybe the Labour Party would reinstate this or even make it more stricter, that before you bring somebody in, prove that there was absolutely nobody in the UK who was able to do that job before you brought the person in. And they're also willing to do more apprenticeship programs and improve and boost the skills of their own people to take up their jobs. But as to whether their own people are even interested in taking up those jobs anyway, they also want to improve working conditions of people, because for instance with nursing, the reason why the UK was heavily reliant on foreign nurses was that their own people were leaving the profession, yes, because of working conditions, minimum pay, yet stressful conditions, blah blah blah. So their own people said the work was not conducive enough, so that's why they were leaving, and now they had to rely on foreign trained nurses. So the Labour Party seeks to improve the working conditions in the country so that their own people would love to do the job. Why is it that the UK was massively short of carers or care staff? Because their own people thought it was too stressful, yet the money was too small, so they were not willing to do it, so they had to rely on foreign personnel. So if they make working conditions in the UK better, then their own people or people already in the UK will be willing to take up those jobs so that the country will not be heavily reliant or will not have to bring in foreign people to fill those vacancies. So this is, in a summary, the Labour Party's, their intentions and the plans that they have for immigration. If you were excited because you thought for them they're going to open the gates and let more immigrants come in, you were wrong. They are going to be probably much stricter and tackle this immigration issue, but we all don't know what the future holds. For now, this is what they have said, that these are what their plans are. But if there should be any updates after I have sat down to read further and understand it myself, I'll definitely bring to light by doing a video about it. So make sure that you have subscribed to this channel and then you have hit the notification so that anytime I bring, if there is any updates with regards to the UK immigration or any updates with regards to the new Labour Party and their policies for immigration, I'll bring it to you. So thank you so much for watching. If you got any value from this, kindly hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.